Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. My name is Kayla, the creator behind TiyaisAdornedCrochet, where I crochet plushies. So if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, nice to see you again. So today's video is going to be the first of a series, okay? So right here, I don't know if you guys could see it. You probably can down here, but we got Dollar Tree yarn, a whole bunch. Okay guys, let's start this off right now, okay? Down in the comments, comment down below, how many skeins do you think is in this bin? Or do you think was in this bin? How many do you think I started off with? I'll say it at the end of the video, so don't go skipping ahead. Don't do it. So, I do have some bags in here because I have been working. I rage quit one project and I'll explain why. So, I was working on my Valentine's Day pattern. And I was using the Teddy one. As you can see, it is very thin. It's weight 4. I've never used anything less than a weight 5. I've never went under a 5mm hook. So I had to go down to a 4 and I was so mad. It is not fun. So I did have some bags. Let me actually take the white out because I'm going to need that for later. And I couldn't record this on the floor. So we are stuck on my bed right now because I have all of my plushies in bags and everything. I'm trying to take inventory. You will see this video. Who knows when this video will come out. This series is going to be how much can I make with Dollar Tree yarn. I have a whole bin of Dollar Tree yarn. This is not it. I also have a bag in the kitchen with maybe 30 more skeins in it. So yeah. So let's look at what I made in the month of January where this challenge has started, okay? So I'm gonna move this out the way, and when I say we have so many different colors, we have, I forget exactly how many colors, but what I did was I went through here, I counted how many of each color I had, and I did like a spreadsheet of all the different colors and how many of each colors I made, and how I'm keeping track of how many I have used of each color, and I got the total amount of skeins that I have, the total amount spent on all the yarn, and then I have the amount that I used, and then I'm gonna price everything as well to tell me how much I actually have compared to what I spent. So on that note, let's put this to the side and bring up the plushies. I need to make some room. Okay, I'll put this right at my feet, and then let's bring this bag up. I made a leggy frog for a pattern that I'm testing. So one thing that I am going to be doing, and once this market is over for me, I'm going to get started on it. So basically with this challenge, because I have so much yarn, I'm not going to make big things with it, because if I run out of a certain color, I'm not buying more. I want to use up my yarn. So I still have a yarn haul to do from November, and it's going on February. I have 6 bins underneath my bed filled with yarn. I have a giant bag of $50 worth of Hobby Lobby yarn sitting in the corner, and then I have one of these bags in the kitchen filled with Michaels and Hobby Lobby yarn. So I have so much yarn that it needs to go. So I'm doing challenges, and my next market isn't until November. I've declined markets. People message me saying, do I want to participate in these markets and stuff? I said no. I said maybe next year. I'm only doing 2 markets this year. The last time I tried to sign up for multiple markets, my son constantly kept getting sick, and I just declined. I mean, it's kind of bad to sign up for a market and then be like 2 weeks before, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to attend. It's bad, but there's nothing I can do. If my son gets sick, he gets sick. I'm not going to go be at a market for like 6 to 8 hours while he's at home sick. No. So on Riblet, everyone knows that I'm doing this challenge because I asked everyone, what type of videos would you want to see from me in 2025? And it was basically a poll, and the first thing was, how much can I make with Dollar Tree yarn, yarn haul, watch me build my yarn wall, organize my yarn with me, finish all my whips, tutorials, basically stuff like that. Number 1 was how much I could make with Dollar Tree yarn. And no one thought that I had that much Dollar Tree yarn, because everyone was like, yeah, I have about like maybe 5 or 10 skeins and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, so everyone's like, that should probably be a fast video. It would be really interesting to see what you can make with it. And I'm like, it's not going to be a fast video. And when I told them how much I had at the time, I think a week after I said how much I had, I went and bought more. Yeah. And then I bought more. My Dollar Tree introduced new yarn. So I'm saying to you now, if they introduce orange, I will be buying more. The other part of that commission was with the kangaroo was the unicorn. I've made 2 of these, okay? One sold. I sold one for 20. So I need to go put that into my thingy. I'm not going to forget. I'll put like a little video up here. I did make a dinosaur and a unicorn, and I'll show you the pictures of those. They all have the same design. It cost me $3 to like $3.50, $3.75 to make this, and I sold it for 20. So yeah, and the dinosaur it took 1 skein of yarn and a little bit of a light green. So that one cost $1.25. The eyes are like 10 cents because I got it in bulk from AliExpress. So I got like 2,000 eyes and I only paid like I think it said like $17 for it. So when I did the math, like each eye is like 5 cents. So it's like 10 cents for the eyes, and the dinosaur basically cost me like $2.50 if we round up, and I sold it for 20. The last thing in the commission was a baby rattle. So yeah, I don't know how to price this, but this is actually not all Dollar Tree yarn. I didn't have a dark blue for the jellyfish baby rattle, so I kind of had to like work with it. But yeah, I had 2 shades of blue, and then I also had acrylic blue. So I had to kind of mix them. So I am including this because I still did use Dollar Tree yarn. It's just kind of a little bit of, yeah, we won't talk about it. I don't know what's in that. Let's just get that out the way. Here is my Valentine's Day pattern. The Valentine's Day panda. Her name is Valentina Rose. Yep. As you can see, I have a pattern where they all have the same body shape. I designed this one first, but I didn't write down the pattern, so it kind of screwed me up when I made the first one. But when I made this one, I was able to write down the pattern, alter it, and then I had this one tested, and no one had any issues with. The ears are hearts, as you could tell. The eyes are supposed to be hearts, but with the type of yarn that I use, this one looks a little bit more like it. I wanted the bottom part to be round, but because I used the same type of yarn, it came out kind of like puffy. Is that the word? So it looks kind of weird. But I did remake the eye patches because I'm making this one again, but in the light pink color. So we'll see how that one turns out because I need to do a tutorial for it. So we have the Valentine's Day panda. We have a little turtle. I didn't think it would come out this small, because this is the same pattern as my large turtle, which was that I think that yarn was a size 6 and this is a size 5. Well, here's the thing, Dollar Tree yarn is a size 6, but it's more like a size 4, and then their weight 4 seems like more like a weight 2. I don't know, but yeah. And I realized that I made the stomach the same color as the shell, so I don't really care. It still looks cute. Throw that over there. Okay. I got a jellyfish here. I only have one. I made one before and it sold. Well, it didn't sell. I gave it away. So I went and made another one because I need to make more of these. But I don't think I'm going to do that now. I'll do that down the line. We have my Valentine's Day cat loaf. This is an altered version of my regular cat loaf. So this is no sew. My other cat loaf was no sew. I added the color change for the ears and the tail. Before it was just a chain for the tail, whereas this time I actually made the tail and it's not sewn on. And it's not even like I don't know how to explain it, but it's not sewn on and it's legit crocheted into it. So yeah, we got my cat loaf. I made these are my heart love bugs. I know people call them jellycats. I'm not going to use the name jellycat because that's actual company stuff. So I named mine's heart love bugs. This was the first attempt. I didn't like how small the legs were. I wanted my feet to legs to look more like feet. So as you can see, I made them bigger. I did alter the pattern to make the legs a little bit shorter right here. I just have not made another one, but I did have some people test for me and I did change the legs. So I'll post one of their pictures up. Definitely going to be Mama Bear. She has been testing for me, I think, ever since I started testing, and she's always come through for me. So Yes. So we got the heart love bugs. We got 2 of them. I was working on a 3rd one, but I did not want to add the legs. So I have this one. I do need to add the smile as well. So the smile will get done this week. So no matter what, I'm still adding it in because I don't think I'm gonna have time to make a second part of this video before this week is over. And then, is it really 4? Yes, it is. I have 4 bees. As you can see, they don't have the wings. I need to work on the wings this week. So this white yarn that I just found in a random bag will do the trick. I don't know if I'm not going to give them regular wings. I might use my heart pattern that I used for the eyes for the panda. I had another pattern test. I had 2 actually. Let me grab them. I had a pattern test where it was for a cow. And here's the thing, okay? These are not, I altered it, okay? I pattern test, I altered it. I won't lie. I altered it. They didn't have it, so it was color changes for the patches. They had it so you could sew on the patches, I believe. I don't remember the pattern exactly. I didn't want to sew any patches on, so I just did the eye patch and then the back of the body patch. So yeah, the legs are sewn on, as you can see, and the snout was supposed to be sewn on. I did not sew it on. I actually crocheted from it, and I will say something. I am working on a cow loaf pattern. I'm basically taking my cat loaf pattern and altering it to change it into a cow. What my mistake was is that because I don't like sewing, I altered it. So this is kind of similar to mine now, just a little bit bigger. As you guys could see in size, it's just bigger. But I sewed on. I feel like mine's gonna look like a smaller version. It's not gonna have the color changes, and mine's is gonna be a Highland cow. So we'll see. I'm really bad at pattern testing because I don't like to sew, and it's not that I alter it. What I do is that I tell them, hey, I actually crocheted this in, and I tell them exactly what I did so that if they want to make that change, they can, or add it as an option. I did that with some people, and they actually was like, that's actually much better. And they changed the pattern, or they gave it to people as an option, and they were thankful for it. I mean, of course, I'm going to come across someone who's not going to be thankful of it, but I do enjoy pattern testing, and yeah. So here's a cow that I pattern test, also made this month. Let's see. I made a little polar bear. So yeah, I made one polar bear. I made a couple of more chickens because I turned my other ones into keychains, and I kind of wanted to add these to like the $5 bin. So I made a couple more small chickens. I do need to add the red to the top, whatever it's called. I didn't have red at the moment in Dollar Tree yarn, so I was just gonna leave these as is, but my Dollar Tree added red, so I went back and got red. So we got 12 chickens. What else? I was trying to use up some more of my acrylic yarn and make some more mushroom boys. I got 2 of them done. 2, 3, 4. And then we got two mushroom pops. So yeah, I got 2 mushroom boys. I got a whale keychain. I sold one, and I was like, I'll make another. I was actually gonna make a few, but the everything altered because I ended up signing up for this craft fair, this market. So instead of me making random stuff, I started working on Valentine's Day stuff. And then I have a small octopus. I figured, because, okay, this was my keychain pattern, and I made some keychains, and then I figured I could just add this to like the $5 bin, or even the $3 bin. I might just have a $3 one and just put this in there. Maybe make the chickens $3 because I was able to make 12 chickens with 1 skein of yarn. Like I said, the eyes are like 5 cents. So you just gotta do the math. 1 skein of yarn made 12 chickens. Actually, I made a little bit more with 1 skein of yarn. So it barely made, I think it made the 12 chickens, the 2 mushroom pops, the bottom of the whale, and I think it also made the polar bear. I made all that with just 1 skein of white yarn. Yeah. So that's everything I made, and then I did another pattern test for a robin, and there you go. The orange is not Dollar Tree yarn. Like I said, my Dollar Tree doesn't have orange yarn. But I did have some yarn that only I bought for like, what was it? 10 cents, no, a penny. I got it off of AliExpress. It was like a deal where you could just get, no, it was, you could get 3 skeins for a total of 99 cents. So technically it was 33 cents. So I just added it to the pile because it was technically under $1. Or, yeah. So yeah, that is everything that I made this month. Like I said, it probably would have been more because I'm gonna count how many I have and then I'm gonna put them away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 36. Remember 36? So yeah, we're at 36. This is done and we'll thread you over there. 36 in general. So here are all of my labels that I have used my Dollar Tree yarn, okay? And then this one is for the brown. I'm gonna add it because I will be done with that brown when I finish this project. So let's count how many I did use and let's see if it makes sense, because I don't know. I did use all my pink. I only have like, I think 2 skeins of the light pink and I have like half a skein of the hot pink, and then that's it. I've used all my pink. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have used 20 skeins already, okay? I didn't write down the colors I was supposed to. Well, I don't think I'm gonna keep track of the colors just because, like I said, I did write down of how many of each colors I did have so that at the end I could say like, okay guys, this is what it was and what I made with them. I'm not gonna keep track of like, okay, with the white I made like 12 chickens. I made a cow with it because the cow would also go into the black and the brown section. So I just wrote down, I'm just keeping track of how many colors I used, well, was bought. I'm not gonna keep track of how many I used so far. So what did I say? 20? We used 20 skeins already. That is a lot. So yeah, that is it for this video. That's not bad. It's only like 38 minutes. So yeah, this is what I made so far in January. So here's the thing. If I use 20 skeins of yarn in January, and that's because I had to stop making whatever I want and focus on Valentine's Day stuff, then if you put it into perspective, okay, let's see how many skeins I have in total. I have 137 skeins of Dollar Tree yarn, which came out to a total of $171.25. I have what, 117 skeins. Let's say that I do use 20 skeins a month. That's basically 6 more months. So so we got February, March, April, May, June, July. If I'm lucky, I'll be done by August, which would be good for me because then I can showcase everything I made with Dollar Tree yarn by August, at the end of August or the beginning of September. So yeah, at this rate, I think I will be done. Do I want my November market to be filled with stuff that costs nothing but $1 to make and be so small? I don't think so. I mean, I'll sell a lot because, I mean, hey, I made these with Dollar Tree yarn and these are selling for 20. So what I might do is that I might not just make small stuff. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of dolls like these. I'm gonna make dinosaurs, pandas, ones. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch first and we'll go from there. But I think that the Dollar Tree yarn will be a series that will go months, so it's probably going to be like 6 episodes in total. I mean, I could break it up to say how much yarn did I use in 2 weeks, but I'm not going to stretch it that much. I eventually will do a part 2 series when I move because I plan on buying the cones from Premier Yarn, and if you know, that's Dollar Tree yarn. The cones are Dollar Tree yarn. So I'm going to buy the cones and then do it all over again. So yeah, I've made 36 items in the month of January with Dollar Tree yarn. I'll be back in the beginning of March to let you guys know what I made in February. So yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This series will eventually be more organized. I am going to make a chart to keep track of how much I made in each month. I am actually using Notion to keep track of everything. So I have I do have like a tab in Notion to say plushies I made with Dollar Tree yarn, And for 2025, because I did start this challenge in 2025, I might do this challenge every year depending on if I buy Dollar Tree yarn. It might just be a series also with Hobby Lobby and Michaels, but Premiere will always be a series. Why? Because I got so much Premiere yarn on the new year. My goal is to focus on making my own patterns, getting them tested, prepping for my November market, and to go from there. But I need to make a video expressing my goals for 2025. I have not written them out yet. That video is just going to release when it does. So yeah, I'm not organized right now. I'm a mess. I did not plan to sign up for this market. It was just like, okay, I'll do it. And I only had 3 weeks to prepare. I still have so much to do. I have not set up my tent to make sure it works. What else haven't? I have not did a mock setup yet. I have not did my price tags. I did my pricing. I priced everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have to go make another video and then run some errands. Thank you guys. I don't think I did an intro correctly, so I don't remember. Bye guys.